Welcome back to Factorio Seablock with TSM as well. We're up to episode 20, I believe, and I have to admit that I have actually done a tiny bit of work. I've done nothing we haven't kind of looked at before. I've added in one more of these crystallizers into the iron just to get the iron happening a little bit more consistently. Just like we did with the copper, and it seems to be now using most of these things fairly regularly. I wonder if they have water all through. They do seem to have. This one is not being used quite as consistently. Wonder why that is. Not entirely sure. There is a build-up of sulfur here. Is there any oxygen in the pipe? We may have to inject more oxygen from some additional process. So that was one thing. The other thing I did, we were kind of talking about it, but we didn't actually do it, was to add in this process for solid fuel, which burns off the fuel oil. Now, for it to burn off anymore and make some solid fuel, I'd actually have to be doing something with the lubricant. But it was for the lubricant that we put this in place in the first place. So this one just means that the machine can keep running. But we also have this issue over here where we have a build-up. Let me just get out of map mode. We have a build-up of the vegetable oil. So we need to do something with that. Which I think we may as well do. The nutrient pulp. I think this is the recipe that we want. Oh, we're out of tech. I did actually add a few extras in. Let's get the ablative weapons testing kit. Make it available. I don't like the fact that it needs. Well, actually, this is to do weapons testing. I guess that's just color coding for this. It seems a bit more complicated than the earlier ones, but that's kind of normal, I guess. Red belts, sure, since we don't really know. We do kind of have a specific target in mind. I guess we're getting to a point where I'm going to want to head towards trains. What's in the way? Logistics and engine. Okay. We've got logistics already queued up, so I need engine. Engine, there we go. Let's get engine in there then. And then let's get railway. I think we're a long way from actually doing railway, but yeah, you know, let's get it in there. Maybe modular armor, that can give us some nice benefits. And beyond that, it's kind of whatever. I don't think we have a need for polishing just yet. What does this actually give us? Geode processing. Crystal slurry. Let's do it. I'm not sure what we're going to use it for, but let's do it. And that gets some tech happening quite quickly. Now, this recipe here, nutrient pulp gets turned into all of this stuff in a gas refinery. I don't think I have a gas refinery sitting here, so petrochem. That is a steam cracker. That's a gas refinery. No, we don't have one. Let's get one. I think we got an extra line of items from one of the techs that's gone by, so that's why our inventory is not looking too shabby anymore. Okay, that's a nice big machine, isn't it? Angel and your machines. Let's put it here for now, and the recipe is not that one, it is that one. What's this one do? Nutrient pulp makes more fuel oil and glycerol, and that one, yeah, I think this is probably the best, because I know the acetone gas is perhaps the most useful thing coming out of this from our point of view. Power poles. And that's giving us our acetone gas. Also ethanol and butane, which I'm not sure where we're going with, but if we have a look at the acetone gas, not the recipes, but the use of it, this is another way to get to liquid plastic, which is kind of where we wanted to get to. Oh, and you notice this also meant we got past whatever blockage was happening here, and we're putting out some solid fuel. One more thing about solid fuel, actually, while we're on the topic. So solid fuel has a fuel value of 12 megajoules, which is significantly more than the other things. So it's coming straight up here, crossing over, going with priority into here, so that these things can now burn solid fuel. I don't know if any actually are yet. Maybe up this end, no. There probably hasn't been that much solid fuel introduced into the line yet. We could also consider with this line, we're getting very close to max, so we either need to extend it and or turn it into the level 2 machines, which we're getting closer to being able to do, I think. This thing, we need to do something with all of these gases. I wouldn't mind continuing the plastic build so that we have, you know, a second source of plastic, and we're making use of this pulp. And I think what I found was that we need to use the other ingredient that we got out of this process here. We have these things, the primidine. Thanks for the name, primidine seed, and if we have a look at its use, we can't find it. If we go then to seed work, that one, seed usage, we can make primidine, which might be the best thing to do, or we can make compost. I think if we make primidine, our usage then is to make more seed, and is to make corn. Corn we can use to make fermentation base, or we can make more nutrient pulp. Fermentation base can make acetic acid. Can make acetic acid, basically, was the key there. And the liquid petroleum needs cellulose acetate, which comes from cellulose acetate mixture, which comes from acetic acid, which is what we'd produce with the other farming product. Acetic anhydride. What's the other one? It's just out of a barrel. Acetic anhydride and sulfuric acid. Well, we can definitely make the sulfuric acid. This one is more acetic acid, is methanol gas, and it's carbon monoxide. So there's quite a few steps here, but I think it's worth doing because it will help bring some balance to our factory, amongst other things. So what I need is another farm, quite a bit more space, obviously. 393, that's not a lot. I think we're shortly going to be needing to do more tech. This is working quite hard now, so this number should be going up quite quickly. Just as well, we have a lot of expansion that we need to do. Let's get a nice big thingamajig. We're out. There's, what's that? Another desert garden. Actually, that could be useful. I probably should have concentrated on space down here. Shows you how little it actually goes, though. Text. Oh no, we aren't going through it quite as fast as I thought. Lithium processing, gem processing, advanced. Actually, that would be the normal steel furnace. That might be useful. Who knows? Okay, so we need another farm. Basic farm. Okay. There's no room, of course, up here. We're going to have to... should have had more room. Needed more room. There'd be a nice symmetry if I kind of put it about here. That's the one. You need 5. Fortunately, we have 5. We need sand and saline solution, just like this one uses. Sand, saline solution. Okay. That should be easy enough to do. What we'll do is something like this, so you can go back to there, and we can have one of these if we had more iron. Let's grab that more iron now. So that we can make these guys, and I really need to set up a mall very soon. I might even bite the bullet after this process and do that. Not that. That was correct after all. Okay, so we want to come through. About there. And a few more belts. You are feeding in the sand. I'm assuming I need to do this sort of thing. To keep the process moving. So let's get a seed extractor. Which can go like there. And more inserters. Let's get those seeds. Sand, and the other one is saline water. Now, saline water. We're going to need a little bit more of the landfill. How much have we got? 63 is not a lot all that time, but there you go. See, we're not even producing full belt of the slow belt of iron plate, so that's a bit of an issue. I wanted to do. So how are we going to get the saline water down there? The moment it's finishing there. Really, my only real path down is perhaps... There is no path down. Boxed myself in. I really need pipes to be made. This, constantly waiting on pipes to be made. It seems crazy. I think this is the only real path that I have. Let's take the saline water to this point. And then down. To there. Connect. Power. And this should now be working. The products we can use from this as discussed are, we can make corn. This one, usage to make corn. You do that via a bioprocessor. So, bioprocessor. Press, nutrient extractor. Bioprocessor needs more stone brick. Stone brick over here. Okay, let's grab all of that. Press bioprocessor, right. How are we doing for time? Not too bad. Bioprocessor. So you can go nice and close to there. And the recipe we want is that one. Feed you. Hang on. Did you make more? Yes, you did. Good. I think. Yes. Good. Okay. And that's making corn, which is fantastic. Now, corn. Yes, we want to get to here. We are going down this path to make acetic acid, fermentation base. Fermentation base. That's what we want to make. Corn and water, and we make it in a chemical plant. It looks like the best option. What's that? Chemical plant. We actually have a chemical plant Mark II, which has a crafting speed of 2.25 versus 1.75. 1.75 will do. I don't see a huge need to improve that just yet. Actually, I could put you down to there. Now you are going to take base from corn. There's another one from fruits, but we're using the corn one. Get supplied from here. And water, I could always take water from here, or I could supply some from down below. And I was thinking I'd just supply more. These pumps don't actually use any power. I don't quite know how that works, but it does. There we go. We now have fermentation base. Fermentation base can then be used to make acetic acid and compost in, it looks like, a chemical plant. These are the Bob's chemical plants. I don't think they're actually available to be built. Be nice if they didn't show up in here. So another chemical plant. Chemical plant. And you are going to make... No, we're already doing that. We want acetic acid. We don't want ethanol, ethylene. That's where we want to get to, but I think we need this one first. This means we have to come out of here. No, that doesn't work. It's one of these. So we're getting this compost as well as the acid. Compost, I don't have anything to do with it other than, oh, what's that? A brass chest, okay. Other than just get rid of it for now. So now we're making the acetic acid. What do you do with your acetic acid? This is one recipe we need to do, which we can do in an advanced chemical plant, right? Now, there's no point using advanced... We could use advanced chemical plants here, but there's no point having the advanced chemical plant unless you actually need it, because they're slower. So there's certain recipes you can't do in a basic chemical plant. You need the advanced chemical plant. That's definitely one of the things that we need. Methanol gas. What are we making in here? Methanol gas. So I could just drag some methanol gas off that. Let's build the advanced chem plant first. I believe we can. That's the advanced chem plant. It needs iron. So that should be sufficient. Build an advanced chem plant. Advanced chem plant. Okay. Let's see. Advanced chem plant. What are we trying to do? Cellulose acetate mixture. No, not quite ready for that. Acetic anhydride. I think that's the one we are ready for. There, that's awkward. Let's get some pipes. You know, I am very close to building some sort of mall. There's the acetic acid. So methanol gas we can get from up here. Since we have squeaked through, that should be fine. That's 2 of the 3 things, although that's not enough methanol gas. So we're waiting on this to build up. How much do we need? 20 cellulose fiber. Oh, and this thing is probably starting to struggle to unload. We may need the other formula here. This is building too much brown algae and we're not really using it in this process. And the other thing that we needed was the carbon monoxide, which I think is easy to make, but I'm not sure how yet. Carbon monoxide. Carbon and purified water again. We need the purified water. That's saline. We were making purified water here for something else. This one here is making purified water. Maybe we can rip some water out of that thing. Yeah, maybe. So, what do we make it in though? Carbon monoxide is made in just a chemical plant. Where is it? There, chemical plant. You can make carbon monoxide. You need carbon. Is this charcoal or is it carbon? Where does it go? That's carbon. So one of the ingredients is just up here. The other is purified water, which, as I said, we want to try and wrangle something from here. Slightly tricky. Okay. You can now go like that. More pipe. And of that sort of pipe. Come on. Waiting for resources, and now I really shouldn't have to do this, so yeah, next episode. Oh, you don't have power either. Okay, so now, what are you missing? Carbon, what? What are you missing? Purified water. Why aren't you make? Oh, because you're not powered. Still don't have any. What's the problem? Purified water. 0. Oh, when I change this, it there we go. So we now have acetic anhydride. Which is that one? So acetic acid, acetic anhydride, sulfuric acid, and cellulose fiber combined in an advanced chem plant. So let's get another one. We're almost at the end of this chain. But as you can see, there's a lot of machines and bobs and, well, angels. So it's quite hard to just build a nice compact mall. Let's put that there so we have a little bit of space. Cellulose acetate mixture. Okay, so sulfuric acid has to come in there. I need to try and work out which one of these is which. Okay, these I think match. So pipe goes to there, and pipe goes, and that's why we left lots of room here. Sulfuric acid, we will have to build. I don't think I'm going to try and pipe it from our collection up here. I think we're just going to. Maybe I should put sulfur on the bus. We've got sulfuric acid there. We have another collection way over here. Okay, sulfuric. Sulfuric acid is that one. Sulfur dioxide and purified water. It's our only option. This one is a conversion from bobs to angels, so that they can use the same thing. So we need sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is simply... That's interesting. Not what we're doing though. That one is what we're doing, so we need even more oxygen gas. I don't think we're producing oxygen locally. No, so we're going to have to produce oxygen. I might set up a extractor to do that. Not new. It's not water treatment, is it? Certainly not going to be amongst those. It would have to be in here. I might set up an air filter to do this. What would we need? We'd need more iron. That's how you know we're not producing enough iron. So let's make an air filter. Compressed air. Oxygen. Oxygen gas. Compressed air, nitrogen and oxygen. The nitrogen for now just needs a flare stack. What do we actually do that in though? We do it in a chemical plant. Just for something different. Chemical plant. You are going to do one of the... not the purified water. Where's oxygen here? Purified water. Air separation, that one. Air separation. I think the nitrogen will be useful later on, but right now it's not specially. So we'll just flare it off. And the oxygen is needed to make sulfuric acid. A sulfur dioxide, oxygen and sulfur in a chem plant. And the sulfuric acid in a chem plant, I suspect. Bang, you're making sulfur dioxide. And your buddy is going to take all of that and make sulfuric acid. Okay, we need to move you. You can't actually do that. Sulfuric acid. And that was very good fortune. But it's just a connect there. And we need purified water. Another source of purified water. This is getting very shambolic very fast. Alright. I'll do this. That's too far. And connect it up. You need power, you need sulfur, and power is fairly key. We need more of those as well. Okay, sulfur. So I obviously don't want sulfur to be supplied by me running up here for terribly long, but we are over-generating sulfur up there. Process has a net surplus of sulfur created. So having a sulfur consumer seems to me to be a very good thing. How much sulfur can we fit in there? Not much. Okay, so we need a box. Actually, the box can go down here. And you can have some sulfur. You're working. You're working. We need to get the sulfur over here. The sulfur. Yeah. This. Underground. And you need cellulose fiber as well. Okay. I am over this recipe. We're going to change you to that one. We need mineralized water and carbon dioxide. I don't think we have mineralized water here. Mineralized water. Mineralized water. Crushed stone and water. Electrolyzer. Sulfuric wastewater. Okay, so we need crushed stone, basically. Oh, and techs. More techs. More fancy inserters. Good. And fast inserters. Good. Barreling could be useful. Who knows? Steel metal mixing. Okay. Polishing. Probably don't need that tech at the moment. Let's get automated rail transportation in that list as well. More inserters will be very useful to us. Okay, so mineralized water. It doesn't take long for this to explode into a absurd sized build. We don't have mineralized water up here anywhere, do we, or do we? I don't think so. That's just normal water, and this is mud, various forms of mud water. We probably need to get these sorts of things into this electrolyzer. No, that makes slag. That's not... Oh, this uses slag, though, to make crushed stone. What else can we do to get crushed stone? Slag. Geodes, crushing ore. Geodes, crushing ore. Slag. Crushing ore, geodes, that's it. So slag is really the only option. There. And I don't want to slow down this production. You're making mineralized water, aren't you? Actually, you're struggling to make enough mineralized water at this point. Turning all this excess slag. How's our lead doing? 2k. Lead is doing fine. How's this one doing? That one is going to be a problem soon. Well, I think we need more landfill. And because we can't keep producing brown algae like this. We just don't need it. What sort of carbon was that? Carbon dioxide, so of course it can't be the same thing. Carbon monoxide. Carbon dioxide. Charcoal. What a byproduct of carbon dioxide from over there. Making lime. Carbon dioxide. Where's the carbon dioxide going? It's going up here. Into here. Because we felt we had to burn it off. That's right. I remember doing that. How about... you can go... Actually, it doesn't really matter, does it? You can go there. You can have an extended pickup. Now we've got the diagonals. That's good. And that's it as far as all that goes. I don't really want 47 lime. Now this pump, this pipe rather, can instead connect like so. Now we have a supply of carbon dioxide. Where do we need it? We need it here. Carbon dioxide, we need it here. Maybe we could use this to go there. This is now around the wrong way. Drop position. Probably full, maybe. You can go over here. You can go to there, so you're out of the way. And let's give ourselves some room. If you come out there, maybe what we want to do actually is... Oops, leap. Leap over the ditch. You're going to have to move. You can start going down. More pipes. Gonna need more iron shortly too. Whoops, I picked up something I didn't want to. Yeah. Picked up these guys. I really didn't want to do that. More pipes. It's upsetting. How are we going to get through to here? Probably we want to get to about there. Do that. Do that. Oh, this is going to be awkward unless we... do that so we can put a normal pipe there. Okay, can we get mineralized water in here? I've got the carbon dioxide. Mineralized water. We just need the stone, crushed stone. I don't know, guys. I'm running out of steam here, but what else do we need to do? Once we've got the mineralized water, this will be back to normal. We can then... this will hopefully eventually clear itself. We're using those. We can put some of the output towards the cellulose pulp. That will give us the cellulose acetate mixture. Which we then... we then turn into cellulose acetate, which then becomes liquid plastic somewhere. Once we fill in down here a bit further. Somewhere down here. I might do the bit that doesn't require the cellulose fiber. Cellulose acetate, which we're trying to get to here. Cellulose acetate mixture. No, that is that. The cellulose acetate mixture. So if we go back, we need a chem plant. Chem plant. Let's see which side all of this falls on. I guess it's that one. Okay. Not really sure there is a good orientation or placement of this unless it's out here somewhere, but actually out there might be a good place for it. Where is it? Chem lab. Maybe there is best. That one. So you can instead go to there. And we need more pipe. Come on. I need some more of those. We need more iron. Oh, good grief. Come on. You're making cellulose acetate and sulfuric wastewater, which we haven't got any because you don't have any of these fibers. I have some though. How about I give you some? How many do you need? 10. There. So now we have cellulose acetate. Cellulose acetate usage with acetone gas will make us liquid plastic. So where's the acetone gas? One of these things. That's carbon monoxide. What are you? Acetic acid. Is that what we needed? Acetone gas. No. What are you? Acetic anhydride. Methanol. That's acetic acid in there, which comes from here. Acetic acid. So we could draw off from that. How we get the pipe up here somehow, no idea. I'm guessing we need a chem plant for this. Chem plant. And you are making... Oh, we need another step. Liquid plastic out of... No. Oh, is that the only recipe that one can do? What does this need? It does say... it's... Change recipe. Liquid plastic. There we go. Liquid plastic. Okay, so you unfortunately go there. This one is... That's methanol. It's methanol. Which one was it? Acetic acid. Cellulose acetate. Acetone gas. Oh, we want the acetone. Acetone gas. Okay. Acetic acid. Acetic anhydride. Methanol. Well, let's connect up the one we know. Acetone gas. Dear, oh dear. Acetic acid, acetone gas. Right, that's the one that we had right at the beginning, from the nutrient pulp. That's acetic acid. Was there a different formula for acetone gas? I'm confused, guys. Look, we've been going on long enough. We'll sort out these problems and start doing some sort of mall kind of thing next episode. Thanks very much for joining me. Look forward to seeing you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye for now.